I just want to say right off the bat, Kingdom Hearts 3 has to be my favorite or tied for my favorite Kingdom Hearts game ever. And trust me, that is not a small feat. Though there are some things that Kingdom Hearts 3 I feel like should have had, or that Kingdom Hearts 3 can definitely touch up upon in terms of patches or maybe with some DLC, because there are some issues with this game. Some issues that I feel definitely shouldn't be issues and were something going into this game that I completely expected, but ultimately ended up being disappointed that they weren't there. And to get right into the point, I think Kingdom Hearts 3 needs a critical mode. This game is way too easy. And no, I don't think it's going to be the easiest thing for everyone. Like, not everyone's going to have a deathless run this entire game. I didn't even go deathless this entire game. I did die a couple of times throughout my original playthrough, but I did not die as much as I would have in my original playthrough in previous Kingdom Hearts games, and neither did I struggle that much. I didn't really fight for like a victory like that. Only in a couple of boss fights towards the end do I really feel like I had to struggle to get a victory. Because most of the time, if you're struggling, if you're close to dying in battle, you can pull out a link, you can pull out a Keyblade transformation that gives you iframes, attraction flow which gives you iframes. There's really just a lot of options to keep yourself safe in this game. There's a lot of offense and defensive options in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is a very, very good thing. And I do not think at any point they should take away Sora's options, because ultimately that's what makes this game my favorite Kingdom Hearts game, the fact that Sora has all of these options. Keyblade transformations, attraction flows, Keyblade leveling, the cuisine thing, the limits, the links, everything about this game, all of these options, these combat options, these different ways to kill enemies, to defeat bosses is so fun, and that's really why it makes this my favorite game in the series, or tied for my favorite. This game is unbelievably fun, but it's not fun because it's hard. It's fun because it's just satisfying to kill things, which is similar to what other Kingdom Hearts games had. But on top of that, I feel like those other Kingdom Hearts games were fun because you were also able to kill enemies very satisfyingly, and you also had those really tough boss battles that you really had to learn the patterns for. But this game, I don't really feel like it has much of that. And I played this game on the hardest difficulty, which was Proud. I have not done a level 1 playthrough yet. I'm currently doing that on YouTube. It should be one of the videos uploaded after this, so I'll see how that goes. I hear level 1 is hard, but that's kind of a given. I feel like you should still be able to get some difficulty without level 1, because level 1 is literally crippling yourself so that you have some challenge, meaning you won't be getting certain abilities tied to levels or boosts tied to levels. You're just completely stuck there, and you have to rely on Keyblade foraging and cuisine, which is really fun within itself, but that isn't the only difficulty the game should have. I feel like a critical mode in this game would allow for that challenge to come back. I don't think they need to take away any of Sora's options in this game, because that's what makes this game fun, and that is really like the key thing about this game that makes it like my favorite and a lot of other people's favorites. What they need to do is critical mode, they just need to buff the enemies. Maybe like other games critical modes, they can give you an HP cap of like 60 or something, but I don't feel like they need to do anything more than that. Maybe HP cap, and maybe like have enemies do a lot more damage. Not even maybe, yes, that's exactly what they need to do. They need to have enemies and bosses do a lot more damage to you, because right now where I'm standing with Kingdom Hearts 3, I think this game is the best Kingdom Hearts game overall. Worlds are better, gameplay is better, I think music is way better, but bosses, I'm gonna go back to 2 of them every now and then if I want a tough boss fight, because the secret boss in this game and maybe the final battle are probably the 2 hardest fights in this game, and I feel like even with those fights being hard, if you're like a high level, you're going to destroy those things. Like even Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 2, if you're level 99 fighting Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 2 FM, you can still get very bodied. You can still get bodied, because even in Kingdom Hearts 2 FM, where you're fighting Lingering Will at level 99, you can still get bodied very, very easily, and you're forced, no matter what level, no matter what OP abilities you have, you are forced to learn his patterns and to learn how he attacks. While in other games, you can easily just counter anyone's busted armor moves with your own busted armor moves, being attraction flow, limits, whatever. I easily think the toughest fights in Kingdom Hearts 3 are the fights where Sora is fighting by himself without any party members, because then Sora doesn't have any attraction flows, he doesn't have any limits, or any of your party members doing any OP damage, because party members in this game, and I really feel like like that's a big factor in why this game might be so easy, is because they tied so many abilities, so many like special attacks, and even without the special attacks, party members are able in this game to stagger enemies. They're able to kill enemies, do just as much damage as you are. It's kind of OP when you think about it. And they just need to make these enemies stronger, dude, which is why I wanted critical mode, because I've never really found Proud in any Kingdom Hearts game outside of Kingdom Hearts 1 to be anything difficult. But in this game, it's not difficult at all. Like, a lot of people, even some of my friends who aren't even the best at Kingdom Hearts games, like they generally play Kingdom Hearts for the story, they even came back when we all came into our group calls after finishing the game. We were like, equally, this game is really easy, and that's probably the only real flaw in this game. Because the thing is, with easiness in these games, a game can be easy and it can like live forever, right? Because if something's satisfying, it's usually going to be satisfying for like a really long time. And Kingdom Hearts 3, the combat isn't getting old anytime soon, because there's too many things, too many options you have for the combat to get old. All the different Keyblade transformations, different attraction flows, different links, limits and whatnot, like the different, and then you have combo modifiers on top of that you can mess around with. Like, there's too many options in this game for this game to like get old anytime soon. But just having that extra longevity, that extra like toughness to the game, I guess you can say, to like staple it in there as like, okay, this game is going to be a game that's going to be played for just as long as 2FM has been being played. When a video game is harder, when there's more to learn, more tech skill to learn in a video game, it adds a certain longevity to it. Because I know a lot of people on Twitter right now, like I've been seeing people argue about this a little bit. Some people don't like Kingdom Hearts 3 or don't think they're going to play Kingdom Hearts 3 as much because of the fact that it's too easy right now. Some people have dealt with it and decided to just go to level 1 playthroughs, but we shouldn't have to do that, you know, because I like leveling up. That's one of the big things with JRPGs that people love, the whole leveling up system. To cripple yourself and forcing yourself to be at level 1 to play the game, to have a challenge in this game, that's kind of lame to me. Because there has not been a Kingdom Hearts game where level 1 was like the only challenge you could get. There's always a critical or proud mode for that. But in this game, if you're not playing level 1, there's just not going to be a challenge. And that kind of sucks, and this game needs a critical mode because of that. My simple ideas for a critical mode after beating the game, I think that they should just cut your HP to 60 like most critical modes do in Kingdom Hearts games. I don't think they should dial down MP or limit you on situation commands at all, because that would just take away from the game. I do think enemies should do way more damage, like I'd say 50% more damage than they do in your normal playthrough. And really, that's just about it. Maybe have more enemies spawn in these worlds as well to make it a little more difficult, so that it's not as simple as pull out this pirate ship in this mob fight and everyone's just gone. Instead, have more Heartless there, so there's some more Heartless after that pirate ship. It just kind of sucks that there isn't a critical mode yet, because in 0.2, like, one thing I was setting myself up for, because 0.2 was really difficult. Like, I feel like that is probably the hardest Kingdom Hearts game on both Proud and critical mode, and because of that, people were thinking, okay, Kingdom Hearts 3, that game's about to be really tough, but it just wasn't. You give Sora the same things Aqua has and more, and he becomes really overpowered. I've been on record saying in the past that Kingdom Hearts 3 needs to be a game that satisfies as many Kingdom Hearts fans as it possibly can, and while that's almost impossible for a video game to accomplish, I feel like trying to reach that goal is definitely something that would be admirable. If Kingdom Hearts 3 had that critical mode, had that extra difficulty, I'm sure a lot more people would be less 50-50 on the game. And there's not that many people who are. Most people love this game, but they can't agree that it's way too easy. And we don't want that to be a criticism, because there's a huge satisfaction in being busted and killing every enemy in like 1 hit or 2 hits, 1 thunder command. But there's also a even better, debatably bigger satisfaction with like having a really tough boss fight that you finally beat after like hours of trying. And we don't have many of those in Kingdom Hearts 3. I think we only have 1 or 2, like I said earlier. And even then, that is very much up for debate. But I'm done rambling. I'm sure you guys get the point about Kingdom Hearts 3 needing a critical mode. Tell me if you agree with this in the comment section below, because I really want to know. Like, I've talked to my friends, I've talked to people on Twitter, people on YouTube and my streams about it also. This game, I feel, and a lot of other people feel, is a little too easy for a Kingdom Hearts game. It's probably up there with one of the easiest. And that really does suck a little bit. And the fact that there isn't no critical mode to make up for that definitely sucks even more. So I really want to see what like more of you guys have to say as well. Do more of you guys agree with me? Do more of you disagree with me? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's video though, leave a like, share the video with a friend or family member, and last but not least, if you want to become a part of the union and have not already, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Lots of content to look forward to. I have a lot of guides, a lot of let's plays, lots of really everything. Like, I'm really excited with this game, and this game has given me so much more to talk about in terms of lore, gameplay, just everything. That's my phone in the background, ignore that. But regardless though, thank you guys for watching. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon.